In Renegade Immortal, Wang Lin's life is filled with endless trials, battles, and emotional struggles. Among the many unforgettable moments, one question often surfaces among fans. If Li Muwan was the most important woman in his heart, why did Wang Lin later marry someone else? The answer lies deep within the complexity of his journey, and especially in the bond he shared with another remarkable woman, Li Qianmei. To understand Wang Lin's decision, we need to look closely at his long path through love, loss, and sacrifice. Wang Lin's story is not just about cultivation and power. It is also a tale of emotional endurance and the burden of memories that never fade. From the beginning, Li Muwan was his emotional anchor. She represented innocence, warmth, and a love untouched by the cruelty of the cultivation world. Her death was a wound that never truly healed. Even after countless efforts, Wang Lin failed to resurrect her. That failure haunted him, casting a shadow over every relationship that followed. But fate is never simple. Later in the novel, Wang Lin meets Li Qianmei, a disciple of the 9th level Potian sect in Yunhai Fairyland. However, her true identity is far more extraordinary. She is the reincarnation of Lan Yue, the daughter of Taoist Lan Meng from the outer world. Their first meeting is quiet but profound. At the time, Wang Lin is being hunted by Lu Yunkong for killing the young master of the Zidao sect. Li Qianmei confronts Lu Yunkong and challenges him with a philosophical question: what is heaven? Unsatisfied with his shallow response, she later poses the same question to Wang Lin. His reply is simple, but it shakes her to the core. He draws a circle in the air and says, "This circle is my Tao. This circle is the will of heaven, and cultivation is the power to break this circle." This answer challenges her understanding of everything she had believed in. It marks the beginning of her emotional connection to Wang Lin. A subtle, quiet respect grows in her heart, a seed of something deeper that would continue to evolve. Time passes. Wang Lin and Li Qianmei meet again at the auction market on Penglai continent. Together they face danger and survive a life-threatening crisis. In the process, her feelings for him grow stronger. Despite Wang Lin giving her a scroll meant to symbolize mutual forgetfulness, a kind of goodbye in the Donghua, she cannot suppress the emotions inside her. The scroll may suggest detachment, but the waves in her heart remain. Later, Li Qianmei makes a bold decision. She ventures into the dangerous region controlled by the demon sect just to confirm Wang Lin's safety. When the young master of the demon sect insults Wang Lin, calling him a worthless ant talking nonsense about the Tao, Li Qianmei reacts with chilling decisiveness. She draws her sword and cuts off his arms. Her cold words cut deeper than the blade. "Insult him again, and I'll sever the root of your Tao." This act ignites a conflict between the Potian sect and the demon sect. Yet Li Qianmei does not hesitate to take responsibility. She volunteers to be punished and accepts 10 years of confinement. Her devotion is clear. Her love is no longer hidden. But even then, Wang Lin remains emotionally distant, his heart still tied to the memory of Li Muwan. Then comes the turning point. Wang Lin is gravely injured by Shui Daoxi, who uses the terrifying Three Withering Curse. His soul is torn into 9 fragments and sealed within his petrified body. It is a hopeless state, neither life nor death, locked in stone. Upon learning of this, Li Qianmei makes the most difficult choice of her life. She abandons her sect, severs ties with her master, and chooses to care for Wang Lin alone. With no protection, no help, and no reward, she dedicates herself to saving him. Every single day, she drips her own blood onto his 9 acupuncture points, using the tip of her tongue. Each drop causes her unbearable pain, as if her soul is being torn apart alongside his. In the early stages, she uses her own blood to keep him alive. But as time goes on and her blood is no longer enough, she goes even further. She sacrifices her cultivation. She burns through her lifespan. She strips away her artistic essence and even her soul, turning them all into nourishment for Wang Lin. Her once beautiful appearance becomes ruined. Her body weakens. Her spirit dims. But she never stops. 10 years pass like this. 10 years of relentless care. 10 years of suffering in silence. 10 years of loving someone who may never wake up, or if he does, may never return her feelings. And yet Wang Lin sees it all. Though unable to move or speak, his mind is still aware. He watches as she gives everything for him. Slowly, the ice in his heart begins to melt. The pain of Li Muwan's loss doesn't fade, but Li Qianmei's unwavering love begins to reach him. To awaken Wang Lin completely, Li Qianmei embarks on one final journey. She risks her fading life to retrieve his soul blood from the battlefield torn by the demon sect. She walks into danger alone, with no allies and no strength left. There she is surrounded by countless outer world cultivators. Her soul nearly vanishes under their assault. At that very moment, Wang Lin revives. When he learns what has happened, rage unlike anything he has ever felt erupts inside him. Without hesitation, he rushes to the battlefield and unleashes his full fury, slaughtering everyone in his path to save her. But even divine power cannot turn back fate. Though he rescues her, Li Qianmei's life is already slipping away. The magic of time can only delay her death. It cannot change it. She is dying in his arms. With her last breath, she looks into Wang Lin's eyes and says, "It is my will to die for you." Those words break whatever walls remained in his heart. In that moment, Wang Lin finally understands the depth of her love and the weight of her sacrifice. He recognizes her not just as someone who loved him, but as his wife. From then on, he honors her memory. Alongside Li Muwan, he preserves a portrait of Li Qianmei. These two women, so different in fate and story, become the two pillars of his emotional world. Each represents a part of him that will never fade. This experience becomes more than emotional closure. It becomes the very key that allows Wang Lin to break through the boundary between life and death. But the story does not end there. Li Qianmei's soul is later retrieved by her father, Taoist Lan Meng, and taken back to the outer world for reincarnation. Wang Lin, driven by love and memory, embarks on a journey to find her again. He endures countless obstacles before he finally locates her. To stay with her, he creates an incarnation of his past self and leaves it at her side. Though she does not remember her past life, he chooses to remain quietly nearby, offering silent companionship. And every full moon night, Wang Lin plays her favorite melody, the Moon Burial Song, a tribute to her love, her pain, and the bond that time and death could never truly erase. This is why Wang Lin married someone else. Not because he moved on, not because he forgot Li Muwan, but because Li Qianmei's love was so absolute, so selfless, so transformative, that even a heart frozen in grief could not ignore it. It was not a replacement, it was a second truth. What do you think about Li Qianmei's sacrifice? Was Wang Lin right to recognize her as his wife? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Renegade Immortal, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content just like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.